Yeah, yeah. Point Black coming in. Outside enjoying the breeze, you know how I do. Coming in hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Last time we was on this one was coming in on Mark Zuckerberg head with his slick tail. Trying to come up on the back, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, he got a leftist movement in him. And at the same time, he's over there on that other shit where we see where most of the people who have been sex trafficked have been on his joint. You know what I'm saying? It's what they're saying now, coming down on Mark Zuckerberg. So, while he's censoring people's comments on Facebook, like I said before, my other video, we know where he's coming from. You know what I mean? We know where Zuckerberg is coming from. Zuckerberg can't fool nobody with that bull. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Yeah. And why am I not surprised at all? You know what I'm saying? Why am I not surprised at Mark Zuckerberg with this? You know what I'm saying? Why we think this is so strange is the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's not strange at all. It was created to provide that undercover of social media. You know what I'm saying? The undercover of social media. Same as my MySpace, you know what I mean? And they have to do more looking into this, if you ask me. Don't let Zuckerberg off the case, you know what I mean? You think that he's sliding out while everybody else is sliding in, you know what I mean? And he got to understand that, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact, you know what I mean? So we have to look at it. Now we're looking at another case where, we see the Supreme Court, has sided with Obama on the Obamacare Act. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come in on that. I thought they had killed that noise a long time ago. Now we see they are definitely coming on that again. You know what I mean? Knowing the damage that it did, especially the people paycheck. You know what I'm saying? We start, we start. What we really need to start, if you ask me, is what I call the people's care. Instead of Obamacare, it should be the people's care. You know what I'm saying? And that's point facts. You know what I'm saying? Nope. No, now I see Biden is giving a little love and respect. Okay. Now, what's that about? You know what I'm saying? I see Biden showing a little love out there. You know what I'm saying? A little care. And respect. Okay. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever needs to be warned. You know what I'm saying? Whatever needs to be, or whatever is worn, or whatever works, because he's been wearing it out. Whatever works, you know what I'm saying? Whatever works on. You see, we need to work it out, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to hear about war all the time. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people saying that Putin got Biden by the nuts. You know what I'm saying? But, we don't need to be hearing the drums of war, and it seems like that's been going on for at least 47 years. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Sounds like inflation is coming up again, as we see, given or importance, you know what I'm saying, when we look at the situation, given or importance to ensure, you know what I'm saying, the strong, robust recovery, the recovery should have never have happened. Because if they never pulled this trick, we wouldn't have been in this mess. You dig? So we've got to look at that. You know what I mean? But we're looking at that robust. He's trying to ensure that he has a strong, robust recovery. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, it shouldn't have happened at all. You know what I'm saying? What should have happened is the money should have went to help the people in the true development. That's what should have happened with Black. You know what I'm saying? Coming in strong and cause. You know what I mean? So that is one thing that should have happened that didn't seem to take place. You know what I'm saying? That strong money should have went to the people development of the American people, not not at the cost of trickery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not at the cost of trickery. You know what I'm saying? We are faced with a true change. This is not the only. You know what I'm saying? We are faced with true change, and it's not the only change that needs to be done. And we don't need the change to come. This is not just only coming from the top, but for all Americans as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So this is boy Black hitting them hard. You know what I'm saying? We understand what they're saying, but they're not upholding their fair share of the deal. You know what I mean? So we're looking for a full prosperity for all Americans. You know what I'm saying? You know, the state of bringing prosperity in all ways. You know what I'm saying? In all ways. And a long period of prosperity. A true, you know what I'm saying? A time that is true and a time of plenty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but not at the cost. You know what I'm saying? Not at the cost of even collapse. You know what I'm saying? Of even collapse. This we must be, very watchful for. You know what I'm saying? This we must be very watchful for, because it's important for us to understand, you know what I'm saying, the different things that is going on in our country that is still ill in our country up to now that we can't seem to want to come to grips with, that has taken place based on even acknowledgement of certain racial issues that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that kind of stuff going on in our country. You know, a lot of people wants to come to this country and they want to make this country their own. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of mind frame they have. You know what I'm saying? And it's all cultures and race that come over here and do it. It ain't just one group. You know, they come over here with the ideology that they're gonna do this, do that. They work their way into our government. They rub shoulders in the right parties in the right places, and before you know it, they all up in our government making rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't understand how Henry Kissinger or Soros ever got into government. And that's a true fact. You know what I mean? I never understood that. Never understood how these two clowns got into government in the first place. You know what I mean? And we have to look at that. And we got to look at that. You know what I'm saying? Because their name came up a little bit too much during the COVID-19 issue. You see what I'm saying? Came up during the COVID-19 issue. So we've got to take a hard, long look at those type of things. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be siding with one group and decide that this is the way it's going to be, because the American people in itself is under an onslaught of all types of problems right now. So we've got to understand that. You know what I mean? Until we understand the fact that we have a big problem that we're facing as Americans and our government. Just look at the border situation. Excuse me. Just look at the border situation. What has changed at the border? Nothing really. You know what I'm saying? You still have a border problem. And like I said, no country should have unprotected borders. And that's the point of facts. You know what I'm saying? Unprotected border is one of the most dangerous things that we can face. You know what I mean? So we've got to look at all these issues that we're having, and we have to choose the right candidates who's going to do the job and balance out things in the country. But at the same time, the American people has got to do their share, and they've got to do their work. You know what I mean? We can't depend on other people to do it for us. You know what I mean? This is one of the things we've got to stop doing. We spend too much time listening to other people based on the fact of any kind of even certain types of things that go on when a virus is at hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of people running to get the Jews. You know what I mean? But I really don't drink orange juice, so I ain't running to get no juice. You know what I mean? And people need to do more overstanding on the scientific understanding of the juice. You know what I'm saying? Because Como seems to want to make it an issue that he's warning people that if we don't do this and we don't do this, so what they're gonna do? All the people that got it, that survive, and we's the ones who don't, they're gonna do something, spray something in the air, and all of us gonna drop because we the ones who are the rebellious ones. I mean, what is the issue based on this whole thing? Because Biden even said the same thing based on those facts. You see, so we've got to start looking at things a little more better. You know what I mean? A lot of times we look at things, again, like I said, everybody wants to tell us what to do, while people are easing in for more size and an onslaught in every direction. You know what I mean? That's going to bring crime as well. We know that. It's the same thing if all of us move the whole of the United States into South America. You think ain't going to be no crime? Yes, it's the same everywhere you go. We got to heal the world and show it's a better place. Like Michael Jackson said in that song, you know what I'm saying? Heal the world, show it's a better place. You know what I mean? For you, me, and the entire human race. Can't just be for a small group pulling strings and ties, and next thing you know, the whole world is upset and cast into a whole bunch of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, others are coming in, sliding in under the table and enjoying the fruits and the labor in which we struggle so hard to even try to keep food on the table. You see what I'm saying? So we've got to look at this thing from a whole better perspective. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? COVID-19 proved that. We have a serious problem that we are faced with right now. And there is no getting around that. You know what I mean? If we think we're going to get around these type of problems by basically singing Kumbaya, my Lord, that's not even the issue. You know what I'm saying? We still have to look at the long haul. You know, because many of us in America have children, and we have children that go to school here. They live here. You know what I'm saying? They play here. You know what I'm saying? And we all pass away here. This is our land. But at the same time, black people have been on this land for hundreds of years before anyone came here. You know what I'm saying? And we have endured more of the onslaught of the garbage than most of any other race. But many have endured the onslaught as well. But what they're going to have to understand now is where you think it's a black and white problem, no, honey. It's now and everyone's problem. You see, the tables have turned. And now we all are put under this guise that we are unaware of, that we're not paying attention to. And don't give it no thought or frame, because in time to come, that will be. You know what I'm saying? So we have to choose these candidates. And another thing I'm looking at is, I notice when it comes to the Asian people, now they're driving their votes towards the Demon Democrats because of the trickery and the different statements that were made based on saying Asian people do this, Asian people do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what they did, and everything is alleged. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no concrete proof on none of that accusation that was made about those people. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we don't need it to be another 47 years of democratic rule, because they pull a bunch of trickery on everybody, and everybody moving to the left and moving to the right. You know what I'm saying? We've got to start placing our votes where we know it's going to count, that's going to bring prosperity and good wealth to everyone's pocket. You know what I'm saying? The Demon Democrats is now putting themselves and now have lost seats in the House of Congress. So it's no more a 50-50 split. You know what I'm saying? So now we've just got to make sure that we keep it that way, because the Republicans is the balance to the House, which a lot of people don't seem to want to understand. You know what I'm saying? So they let the Demon Democrats convince them in all types of ways, con and skinning, even using the Congressional Black Caucus Party for many years to give us a sing and dance, come out, give us a good speech, give us a few things here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Congressional Black Caucus Party brought a bag of lollipops, gave us one lollipop, and then expect to walk up with the bag, and then when we complain again, you got to come back and give us another lollipop. No, we want the whole damn bag. You know what I'm saying? Because black people have been doing many types of racist vibes on this land and still do all across the world. So we've got to come better and start looking into our country. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for black and it goes for white. You know what I'm saying? Those who are born here, bred here, born in hospitals here, stomp their feet on that piece of paper so they can see you don't have no land, but the first place you step was on that paper. You know what I'm saying? All who was born here, blood here, every here, we have to protect our land from any onslaught and oncoming vibe. So that means we got to straighten up our act as far as how we look at our country as a whole. So this is Point Black said, may Ra stay for I. As the General Cyrus Seti have always said, you know what I'm saying? The General Cyrus Sultan Seti, no man precedes his mother, and if you do, you need to prove it to us. So this is our say, Point Black, PBNN, Point Black, National News, late edition, 1.